Hi, it's Mitz from My Life Mitz. Thank you so much for being here today. In this video, I will be working in my Hobonichi Cousin, sorry, as well as the dialogue. So I will be doing journaling in both places. I tend to do that often when I am waiting for paint to dry, or I find a photo somewhere and I feel like it's more suitable in a different journal. I'll tend to kind of toggle back between journals. Anyways, I'm writing a quote here using the Sailor calligraphy pen. I think the nib is 1.5 if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while. But yes, I try my best to practice when I can with the calligraphy. I don't do it on a daily basis, but I wish I could. I think it's a lot of fun. So here I didn't know what to do with my Hobonichi Techo, so I decided to continue with the dialogue. I know in the last Journal With Me video I kind of left it as is, and that happens quite often. I usually do my journaling in the evenings after dinner and after everything is kind of settled down, and sometimes I don't have enough energy to finish a spread, or I'm just ready for bed, or I'm not in the mood to finish it. So you might have noticed in the previous video I just kind of left the photos and things kind of unglued, and I just left the dialogue as is, and so I decided to open it back up and hopefully finish this. Actually, now that I'm doing this voiceover, I haven't finished writing, but I did finish gluing things down. But anyways, so I tend to do that often. I'll leave a spread if I'm not really inspired to finish, or if I don't have the energy to finish off a page, I will just come back to it on another day, and that's totally okay. I'm attaching glue just to the edges so that I make this into a pocket. You can see right there, and I think that's fun to write in a little quote, or if something's very personal, some personal thoughts, I think they're really nice to tuck into little spots and things. I'm just taking a tab and trying to find out which tab works the best, and cutting down the page so that it fits nicely into that pocket there. And if you missed my previous video, I will link it down below. But this is the Dialogue Traveler's Notebook insert, and I really like this one because the backgrounds are all finished and done. I don't have to worry about having to add color to the page. I know for me, sometimes a stark white page or like a blank page kind of is discouraging, or not discouraging, but it's intimidating. That's it's a better word. It's intimidating for me sometimes, and I don't know where to begin. I don't know if I want to just add a plop of color here, or maybe I want to add just a bit of washi. So I like the dialogue, so I don't have to worry about the background. And then now I'm back into my Hobonichi again. I'm just cutting out some photos that I printed off on my home printer, and just finishing off the page spread for the 15th and 16th. I think this will most likely be the last Journal With Me video I put up on YouTube before I start, or before I do the full flip through of the Hobonichi Avec. So the Hobonichi Avec, if you're not sure, is, or if you're not aware, is the Hobonichi Techo, but it's split into two. So it's only from January to June. And so I will do a full January to June flip through, maybe next week if I can find some time, some quiet time, because I want to be able to, or maybe I'll have to split it into two because there's just so many pages. But anyways, I will be doing a full book, full flip through of my pages. So this will most likely be the last Journal With Me session I share with you on video before I do a flip through. Just cutting my daughter's silhouette. I'm having a lot of fun with cutting the background out, and because you see the bright opera pink watercolor in the background, that's actually my daughter's doing. She had a phase. She's not into it anymore, but she had a phase of using bright pink and blues and purples, but now she's back to her markers and not so much watercolor. But here I'm just grabbing some washi tape that I received in some Happy Mail. I think the artist's name is Maruko Art, and it's an image of a hamburger, because on this day my son wanted to go to McDonald's, but he wanted to eat the Egg McMuffin for lunch. And the breakfast here in Japan ends at 10:30. I know in Canada, back when I was there, it was 11 o'clock, which was really helpful. 10:30, it ends here in Japan, Tokyo, Japan, the breakfast. So we finished up our breakfast and then we went out. It was very hot, very humid, but we did walk to McDonald's, and we were very disappointed though, because the reason why we wanted to go to get the McDonald's, he wanted a toy, one of the Happy Meal toys, and it was all sold out. But anyways, we decided to get the breakfast for his lunch, and I'm outlining this collage bit from Courtney Diaz, Little Raven Ink. I think this is one of her finished pieces. She recently did a collage printable, and you can combine like the legs and the heads and things, but this one here is actually one that she completed, like it's a finished piece. So yes, back to McDonald's, and there was, for my daughter, the Happy Meal toy was the TY plushie. I don't know if you are aware of those like official plushies, but apparently they're very, very big here, and people were collecting them, and I don't know, maybe that's why it was sold out. But we don't go to McDonald's often, and so we didn't realize that it was already sold out. But anyways, it was a nice walk. It was very hot, like I said, but it's still nice to get out, and I don't feel comfortable yet for us to kind of roam around and go to, different events and things. So we are still staying home. We still play outside when we can in the driveway if it's not too bad outside. It's rainy season, so a lot of the times it's raining. It's very humid, and I worry about heat stroke and things like that too. But that day, it was, like I said, it was in the morning, and so I decided to take a walk. So it was nice to get out just for a bit, get some fresh air, I guess, and grab some McDonald's for breakfast, or for lunch. McDonald's breakfast for lunch. But yeah, that's it. I think, I'm not sure if I do anything else with these pages, but like I said, I will be doing a full flip through, so don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.